What's going on, guys? It is the time. We're getting stuff done. It's warming up. Lawns are waking up here in Michigan, and I got my assistant here who's been following me around, and I can't get anything done. So we're gonna have to go in the garage, and I want to explain a little bit about what I'm doing with my lawn and seeding, you know, the procedure that I'm doing, but also what I'm using, because I live out here on the water, and I'm gonna explain why this is way better than using a starter fertilizer. Let's go. Here we are, temps are rising, and this is my favorite time of year. I like to overseed in the spring, and my normal process is I take my dethatcher on my Allet and I go over the lawn and picks up any kind of debris, sticks, leaves, rocks, and we like to scratch the surface. That way we get some exposed soil and I get a good seed to soil contact. After that, a lot of us like to throw down a starter fertilizer, which is high in phosphorus, and that helps the seedlings germinate and grow strong, healthy roots. Well, at the end of last season, I made a little video called New Perspective to Lawn Care, and it's about using less fertilizer in the lawn and how I was searching for that. You know, because the big thing for me is I live on the water and I'm trying to use no phosphorus. And, you know, that stuff, when it leaches into the waterways, it's toxic, and it's causing algae blooms here in Michigan, and it's ruining the lakes, and that stuff, it produces algal toxins that can actually harm us and animals and plants in the water. So I started doing some research on my own, trying to figure out how I can avoid this. And a lot of us have phosphorus and other nutrients locked up in the lawn that aren't readily available for the plant. And that's when I came across soil microbiology. And while I was doing some research on the internet about that, I came across Teaming Up with Microbes and read that book. It's a nice book, kind of boring. But no, and in my search, I also found Turf Titan. And this is a company that focuses on the ag industry, and they are trying to help farmers with the rising prices of fertilizer. Their products are full of soil microbes that help unlock nutrients in the soil and phosphorus. And this way, you know, farmers have been getting bigger yields with using less fertilizer. That's why this season, I'm gonna be adding soil microbes into my regular fertilizing program. This right here is called Root Booster. This is by Turf Titan, and it has 25 different soil microbes in there, which are gonna help unlock nutrients, phosphorus, and also help fight off disease. But not to give away their special KFC secret gravy recipe, you know, this thing has, the big one in here for me is phosphate solubilizing bacteria in here. And what that's gonna do is unlock the phosphorus that's in our lawn and have it ready for the plant, which is good for people who have high phosphorus in their soil test, or live by the water. You know, that way, you know, you could help your new baby grass or existing grass grow deep and develop strong roots. It also has disotrophic bacteria in there, which are microorganisms that actually snatch nitrogen out of the air and bring it into the soil and into the plant. And if you don't think that something like that's real, you know, if plants actually take in carbon dioxide and then turn it into sugar, photosynthesis, and turn it into oxygen for us, then I don't know, why don't you look up that definition. It also has ammonifying bacteria in it, which breaks down organic material, other dead microorganisms, and locked up nitrogen in the soil and makes it readily available for the plant. And another big one in here that the lawn community is gonna love is it has cytophores in it, which are iron chelating compounds that act as almost like an iron magnet in the soil. So it's gonna attract the iron to the plant. So I put up all the definitions, you know, right next to me. That way you can go back and hit pause on them, because a lot of these words are rather large and, you know, easy to misspell. So as a reference, you can go ahead and go back and just hit pause. So by adding the soil microbes found in Root Booster, it's gonna help reduce the amount of fertilizer you would normally put in your lawn. And I'm gonna be using the Turf Titan line this year on my lawn, and they've came out with this 360 program here. And it just shows you what products you need and when to put them down, how to put them down, watering them in. It's a no-brainer, real easy program. And I'll leave the link below That way you can go visit their site and check it out for yourself. That way you don't just have to take my word for it. Now, I'm not saying fertilizer is bad. I'm still using fertilizer on my lawn. I'm just using these products to help reduce the inputs that I'm going to be putting in my lawn. I'm just trying to be a responsible grass nerd. You know, I mean, Turf Titan has products with NPK in it when you go and take a look at it, but they're using soil microbiology in with their products, and this is, they're bottling up the stuff that they gave the farmers to us DIY weekend warriors. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications, because over the next couple videos, I'm gonna be going over all of Turf Titan's products, soil microbiology, because, you know, I've been self-teaching the last couple months, you know, over winter, and I just really wanna share the knowledge with you guys and introduce you guys to this company, because I think they're gonna be really big, and it's only gonna help out the lawn. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.